Well, hey guys, welcome back to Bartlow's Barbecue, and today, that's right, we are cooking up cedar plank salmon with a side of scallops. It's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna show you a step-by-step process, and all you need is a few things: cedar plank, salmon, and a few ingredients you probably already have in your own pantry. Let's go. Well, hey guys, we now are gonna show you a step-by-step process on how we are to season this salmon, the cedar plank salmon. And this is Atlantic salmon that I just got from the grocery store, and it is skinless, but you could also buy the skin on, and if you put it on a plank, what's cool about this, when you cook it, the skin will peel or stick to the cedar, and the salmon will just come right off. So no matter your method, you could still do this method and still do skin on, but today we're doing skin off with a little scallops on the side that I've already seasoned with some olive oil, a touch of salt and pepper. And today what we're gonna do is take some kosher pepper, and we're just gonna make a little dash here for some seasoning on both of these. It's gonna give it that salmon and let it just kind of come alive as we do a little dash of that. Salt, and again, that's kosher salt, and this is what a lot of the restaurants do. And then we're gonna take some cracked pepper, and then this last two parts, in my opinion, is gonna set it off so good, and it's gonna be a different recipe, so don't judge it until you try it. But what we're gonna do is a little layer of, that's right, sriracha. And you might think this is gonna be too spicy, and trust me friends, if you've watched me, you know that I don't do spice too good. But here's what's cool about this recipe. It's gonna give it a nice glaze, first of all. And then we're gonna tack it right after this with another special ingredient. And it's gonna help balance that spice whenever we eat this. And I think it's gonna be really, really good. It's gonna be really fun. You can just smell that sriracha right now. And what we wanna do, my friends, is a little Duke's mayonnaise. And you can try your different flavor mayonnaise, and friends, you will not taste this just like anything. But we're gonna use that, and you can use the same spoon just because at this point, this is gonna create just a nice layer of seasoning. And we're gonna let it cook on the Kamado Joe, my friends, for a good, well, I'm not sure how long it's gonna take us, but we're gonna take it to 140, 145 is what they suggest on fish, and that's what we'll do here. And I'm gonna show you what this, give you a close-up of what it looks like, all tacked up, ready to go. And man, I'm really excited about this. I think it's gonna be a little tasty. Oh, and one last seasoning. This is gonna help balance the flavor, because now we've got a little kosher salt, we've got some black pepper, we've got the sriracha with some mayonnaise, which is, I think that's gonna help balance off the sriracha. But what's gonna make it really sweet, and I almost forgot this step, is some brown sugar. And that's gonna help set it off and balance all these flavors. So we're gonna just drizzle that there, and then off camera, I'll kind of smooth it all out, and that's gonna help balance the flavors. These three, I think, secret ingredients, and then let it cook on the Kamado Joe. And then also we're gonna set just for a few minutes on each side the scallops, and it's gonna be a tasty treat, and honestly, a great dinner. Let's go. Well, all right guys, we are back now. We're gonna put these cedar planks right on the grill with the salmon. We got the temperature zeroed in right at 350, and this should cook so nice. We'll report back once we get up to temp, and then we're gonna throw on the scallops right towards the end, because it's only gonna take a few minutes per side. cooking scallops. Minty side. Friends, we have completed this cedar plank salmon, and man, it sure looks good and it smells good, just in case you can't see what that looks like. And just a little touch with some green, chopped green onions on top. We finished up these scallops, and my friends, it's time to dive deep to see the balance of that sriracha, the mayonnaise, and that brown sugar, and obviously the salt and pepper. So let's get a taste here and see what it's like. Wow. Man, I like that. I'm going for another one. That is really good. What I like about this recipe is you have a little hotness of the sriracha, but it's so subtle because the mayonnaise kind of offsets it, and then you have that brown sugar sweetness, and then you throw a little green onions on there just for a nice flavor palette. Man, it is so delicious. And then you just have a side of scallops, and my friends, you've got a great meal for you and your family. And friends, if you like this video, like it, subscribe, hit the notification button. Let me know what else you want me to cook. And again, I love this barbecue journey where we have an opportunity to learn together. I predominantly use the Kamado Joe, and I got a Joe Jr. So I'm gonna be able to do some fun cooks soon where I'm able to sear and slow cook things on both grills, and it's gonna be really fun for some upcoming videos. But I'm really happy how this turned out, and I would love to hear from you on what you think as we continue to cook together. So from my backyard to yours, enjoy barbecue.